Is there one VCR in particular that is most sought after? Is there one that people are most trying to find on the second-hand market? There are actually a few that are considered top shelf and are certainly more in demand than others. I would actually like to do a series of videos looking at each of these popular VCRs. One such VCR is the Panasonic PV-V4521 Omnivision. This is a high-quality 4-head VCR that delivered exceptional recording and playback. It featured Panasonic's dual azimuth head system and digital auto tracking. It also had stereo sound. Other features of this VCR included commercial skip, index search and zero search, front AV inputs, which allowed you to easily connect video cameras or gaming consoles, and it also had front and rear composite video and stereo audio inputs and outputs. The dimensions were 14.25 inches by 10 inches by 3.75 inches. It weighed approximately 8 pounds. Now, I mentioned before that this VCR had commercial skip, and I remember hearing about this feature when it came along, I think in the late 80s, early 90s. And I remember thinking, wow, they've actually designed a VCR that's smart enough to skip the commercials. That is really cutting edge. When I think back now, that seems kind of laughable, especially compared to today's AI technology. But at the time, that was really considered high tech. Now, I'm wondering, did you own this VCR? Do you still have it? What do you think of it? Or is there another VCR that you would consider a classic? Feel free to leave a comment. And you know, it's really great. Whenever I post a video relating to VCRs, the feedback is always very positive. It seems many people are very nostalgic about VCRs. It really played a pivotal role in the childhood of many people all across the world. And I know certainly for me, a big part of my childhood was my family's VCR. We had an old RCA VCR, and back in those days, there was nothing more exciting than going to the local store that rented videotapes and picking up a few movies to watch over the weekend. That was such a big deal. And I'm sure many of you Gen Xers who grew up at that time like me, you probably look back and have very fond memories, just like I do. And what's really interesting is there's still a lot of people out there today using VCRs, and there's been a lot of talk recently about an actual VCR comeback. And I've actually heard about stores across North America that are once again renting VHS tapes, and that just blows me away. I think it may be because a lot of younger people, that is, people who weren't old enough to remember the first time that VHS tapes were popular, I think those people are really yearning. They've heard a lot about this sort of experience and they want to experience it as well. And I think that's a big reason why we have this sort of VCR comeback. Thank you for watching. I hope you can join us again next time. Please feel free to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.